So the previous month, I had just got back from a 64-night adventure, which was my biggest trip to date. Now, although I like having a base and a fixed address, I'm not the type of person that likes to stay in the same place for too long. So after less than 20 days at home, me and my faithful travelling partner, Winston, were off again on another adventure. But this time, we were travelling south. Way, way south. Right, so we are at some services on the M5. I've been driving for about 2 hours. We are going south down to Tavistock campsite in Devon. So we're just having a pit stop break. Now, being a solo traveller with a dog, this is when it becomes difficult because I would like to go and buy some food and I would like to go and use the facilities. But I've got a dog with me in the van and it's a hot day. I can't leave him in the van on his own. It's far too hot for him to be on his own in the van. But I did anticipate this, so I put some chemical in the portable toilet in the pod. So I'm going to use my own facilities, and I've also brought a packed lunch and some water for Winston. So I'm then going to get him out of the van and we're going to go eat it on the grass somewhere. So we're all prepared, but yeah. We've moved to underneath these trees just for some shade because it is very hot sat in the sun. Excuse me, can you have some manners please? Sticking your nose in my bag. Are you happy to be on another adventure? Yeah. It's hot, isn't it? Oh, it's got to be a hot day for sheep. Hey, sheeps. Right, fast. It is warm, is it not? We have got, I think, 2.5 hours left to go. Yes, so probably more like 3 hours. Put your seatbelt on, clip you in. Aircon is on. Music sorted. Hitch lock is off. And is off. Turn left only. It's nice and straightforward. And left. Filling station and exit. Let's put the windows up and get the aircon. I'll point the fans at you. There you go. You got all the fans, Winst. Yeah. Exit. Visit us again. Well, I didn't really visit you. I just parked on your land. Well, thank you very much for that service. I do appreciate it. And we were on our way. Now, eventually, these motorways turned into dual carriageways. And then these dual carriageways turned into A roads. The A roads then turned into B roads. And then these B roads turned into this very narrow single track lane with very few and very shallow passing places. Now, this is not the type of road that you want to be on when you're towing a caravan, even a micro-caravan. However, the main road to the campsite was closed for roadworks, and this was the only alternative route that I could find. Now, of course, driving down this road is absolutely fine, unless I meet another vehicle. Now, this road carried on for a lot longer than I would have liked, but it did get a little bit wider and I was able to let other vehicles pass me. And then eventually I was able to rejoin the road that I was meant to be on in the first place, and we got to the campsite in one piece, which is the main thing. Decided to go that way. I've got to reverse. I think that'll do it. And if you look in the corner, you'll see another GoPod out in the wild. Now, I do get asked why sometimes I reverse my van onto a pitch and then other times I drive it forward. Basically, it's all down to the side door of the van, so I just want that side door to be on the same side as the pod so that I can easily get stuff out of the van. There's really no other reason. I do sometimes drive onto a pitch and then think, oh no, I need to be the other way, and I've got to then drive off and reverse. That does happen a few times, but yeah, it's all just down to that side door. It was alright, wasn't it? Right. Let's sort the caravan out.
Now this vlog series is going to be a little bit different to the ones that I usually make, because usually I will film and document every day of the trip, but I won't be doing that on this one. So I'm currently at the Tavistock Camping and Caravanning Club site in Devon, and I've booked to stay here for 2 weeks. So just this site, and then I'm travelling back home. And although Winston and I will be having some mini adventures, that's not really the goal of this trip. Instead, my goal is to relax and to catch up on some work. And those type of activities aren't the most interesting things to watch. So on this trip, I'm only going to vlog the adventure days and not the many pod days. That will also give me the opportunity to fully relax and to not worry about filming everything, because all I'm going to be doing is some of this and this, Winston will be doing quite a fair bit of this, as well as enjoying a bit of this, this, and this, and I'll be doing a lot of this, and this, and hopefully we'll get plenty of time for this. Oh, and there's also someone else who is here with us.
Guess who came with us to Tavistock? Oh, what's he got? Is that like a wasp or a bee? Got something. Really wish I could do close-up shots with this. That's really interesting. But anyway, he's here and he looks like he's having a great time.
Are there things you can take into account to make your journey a little bit more easy?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's for the actual benefit to the airport and also to the consumer. One, using
Right, so we've came out early in the morning. Well, I say early, it's about 7:30 because it's cooler. I mean, it's still quite muggy. I'm gonna have to take this off in a second. And obviously I'm walking uphill, so I can't breathe properly, but we've had to come out this time in order to do a proper walk. It's just too hot in the day. When you've got temperatures about 25 degrees Celsius, I know there's a lot of people in other parts of the country that are going to be like, that's really cool. It's not in the UK. We're not used to it. That is very hot, and I can't do anything in the day. Winston certainly can't do anything in the day, apart from like go out and go to the toilet, and even then he comes back in panting, kind of like I am right now. So in order to do a kind of proper walk, we've had to come out in the morning when it's cooler. It's probably only about 16 degrees Celsius at the moment, although it is a muggy 16 degrees. Anyway, just came down the road and we're walking up, I think the direction, we're going up that, I don't know if it is that one, but we're going in that direction. And it's Cox Tor. Yeah, Cox Tor. I was thinking, is it Cox Hill? No, it's Cox Tor. So we're going to go up there, enjoy the views, have a little wander back, and then I'm going to have to jump in the shower because I already feel very sticky and very sweaty. But let's not worry about my personal hygiene right now. Let's just enjoy the walk. No one's here anyway. There's some amazing views behind me, but I'm not going to show you till we get to the top.
So I've just run into a gentleman from the campsite. I saw him yesterday on the dog walk and our dogs kind of said hello. So recognised it. Well, I recognised his dog. I don't know if other people do this that have dogs, but when you go on dog walks, especially if you walk like around your area and you go at the same time every day, you get to meet a lot of other dog walkers that are walking their dogs at the same time. And I never know the names of people, I never know the faces of people, but I know the names of their dog and I recognise their dogs. So when they don't have their dog with them, I don't know who they are. But anyway, just ran into him coming down. He had the same idea as I did, but he got up a lot earlier than me this morning. And he's done the same thing, walked down the road. But he did say that there's another track that will allow us to kind of get back, still have a little bit of road walking to do, but not as much. So it's a little bit more of like a loop back. We kind of go down an earlier track, walk past the campsite, and then double back on ourselves, but that doesn't give us much road walking. So we're probably going to do that. But speaking of recognising people, so I arrived on this campsite on Wednesday. By Thursday evening, just over about 24 hours since I'd been on this campsite, 4 people had recognised me from my YouTube videos. 4 people in 24 hours. And I was like, what is it with this campsite? I was like, why is everyone down here? And the first thing that everybody says to me is, aren't you supposed to be in Scotland? Because I'm actually down south in Devon now, so this is probably one of the least places you'll expect to see me, because my vlogs at the moment are putting me on the Outer Hebrides. But I went to the Outer Hebrides in May, June. I got home July. It is now the beginning of August. So yeah, I get about a bit, but 4 people in less than 24 hours, I can't believe that. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Cox Tor, 1,453 feet. Not that bit, but from like sea level. Oh, you gonna get that one? Nope. He's trying to get. Oh, he did it. Made it, Winston. Although actually, I think there's a trig over there, which means we've got to go to the trig. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Not bad for 8 AM on a, what day is it? Friday morning. Let's go see if that's a trig, and then we can work our way back down again. So I'm thinking that that thing sticking up there is a trig. I'm not sure though, could be wrong. My eyes could be deceiving me, it could just be a random rock. Let's go see.
heart jumped a bit then, Winst. You doing alright there, Winst? I'm coming, I've got to take it steady because it's very steep and uneven.
Now, upon watching this back, I did realise that I forgot to sing my little song. So, one more step along the world I go. One more step along the world I go. From the old and to the new. Keep me travelling along with you. Now, I hope you're all clapping for me because that was fantastic.
Made it! I know you were quicker. You're always quicker. Yeah? So I keep seeing loads of fresh pony poo, but I haven't seen any ponies. And the poo has been really fresh, like steaming fresh. Is that some? No, it's a bush. So yeah, I don't know what backside it's coming from. It's definitely horse poo. I know it's horse poo. No doubt about that. But yeah. No horses. Unless they're really well camouflaged amongst the foliage. Probably it. Look, there's another one. There. That's horse poo. Not the little balls, the big balls are horse poo. And that is still relatively fresh.
Now, I'm not sure why I felt the need to give you guys a close-up of it, but there you go.
So I know my horse poo. That is horse poo. Again, not that bit, this bit. But no horses. horses.
Now, I know there's going to be some people in the comments that are panicking about Winston with the horses, but honestly, he won't bother them. I'll tell you why in a minute when I figure out how to open this gate.
Oh. Thought it was locked.
So when I first adopted Winston, for the first few years since I got him, we spent a lot of time around horses. I know he's not going to chase them, I know he's not going to bother them, so I'm more than happy with him to be off lead around horses, and you'll see in a future vlog that again he just completely ignores them, exactly the same as how he behaves with sheep.
Winston absolutely loves his adventures, and I can tell because now that he's getting older, when we get back to home, his first few days home, he'll go and see all like his doggy friends that he meets on his morning walk, and he's all excited. And then after a couple of days, he just settles and then chills. So on our morning walk, he then just kind of tootles. And I find myself having to walk slower and slower, sometimes having to stop and wait for him to sniff something and then catch up. It's all very chilled. But we come out in the pod, we go to somewhere new, he's got new smells and new places to explore, and he comes back to life again. And he's off again. And I no longer have to wait for him, he's now waiting for me. So it's nice to see, because, you know, when he's at home, I'm just thinking, you're getting a bit old and slow. And then when he comes out on an adventure, he likes to just prove me wrong and tell me that he may be old, but there's still some life in him yet. Need to teach him how to close gates though. Good boy. Keep going. Good lad. You're alright, keep going. Go, go, go. Good boy. Go. Good lad. There you go. There you go. Keep going. Good boy, I'm coming. Almost there. Okay, so I'm just going to respond to some of your YouTube comments whilst I finish my cup of tea. I'm then going to go and get a shower and start work for the day. Now, today's Friday. We're not going to go anywhere tomorrow, which is Saturday, and we're not going to go anywhere on Sunday. We're not going to really do anything exciting until Monday. The weekend is going to be spent just chilling out and working from the pod. So I'm not going to record that. So the camera's going to be put down and I will see you all on Monday. So I've just went to close the door of my pod and I noticed these. So these go in the awning rail so that when the cover's on, it stops this putting holes in the cover, in the winter cover that I put over the pod. And I've obviously taken the cover off, not taken these off. And these have now came all the way to Devon. God knows how they survived that, but yeah, only just noticed them.